Okay, you guys, come closer, a little bit closer even than that. Okay, because I want to talk to you guys today about something very important, and that is actually the game of content creation. And not many people talk about it, but let's talk about it. And I'm going to give you guys and start off with an example. So let me have a sip of my coffee real quick. Okay, so the thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is that a client of mine, he's a more well-known entrepreneur online, and he has already a very successful business. He has, great cash flow in his business, the business trajectory. He's always hitting his KPIs, all this kind of stuff. So doesn't have any issues whatsoever, hasn't had any issues whatsoever when it comes to making money and making loads of money, right? So he has all the basics covered. So doing really well, right? Him and his wife. Now, there's something really important that you need to be knowing, that not a lot of pretty much like the whole crowd of social media marketers and also digital marketers that they ever talk about, which is so important. And it kind of goes back to this idea of that money. When you have money, right, it's very much easier to grow and make more money out of money already. And that is not necessarily just a saying that's out there. Of course, there's different variations within that idea. And I do believe that you own merits and that you first kind of have to prove yourself and also grow and all this kind of stuff to get to a certain level, right? I think that's really important. We are not just entitled to everything in this world. So there is work involved and hustle and focus and some level of sacrifice, of course, however that will look like. But then when you get to a certain level, and it's just a mathematical thing, right? If you're into mathematics, then you probably notice is that it's really very much easier to grow money already out of a lot of money. And so essentially that's what he's doing. So let me kind of point this out to you, and I'm going to show you, drop some of the numbers here in this section of the screen as well, so it doesn't get too confusing, right? First of all, he's investing about $18,000 every single month for his content creation. I should say he had very minimum social media followers. He grew his business first. He wasn't focused on that branding aspect of social media. He was more focused on kind of what he was doing with his agency, right? So now he's looking into branding, right? Because he has like all kinds of other goals. But the interesting thing is, and I have, of course, input into and insight into his numbers, but because of privacy agreements that we have, I can't log into his account and show it to you guys. But you will find this information as well when you are looking at really and analyzing what other influencers are doing. Because the fact is that most of the big influencers, and of course, including like Gary Vaynerchuk, I don't know, the impact theory, right? And so on, they all have a whole team of people behind them that helps them because they're investing that money into helping them grow their brand. And because of that, they are leveraging people to help them further collapse time by being much faster at growing their accounts. So what I wanted to say with that as well is that when you're starting out and you're building your own, let's say, tiny little micro brand, that is very important still, you might very well get discouraged because you're thinking, why the hell am I not growing as fast as those people, right? Like you're looking at this guy, if you would like look at my client right now and see how he grew, let's say on Instagram in the past few months, I don't know, 4 months by 200,000 followers. And you're still going there trying to post every day and you maybe add in 10 followers a week. You're like, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. You're just not seeing the whole pie and everything that's going on in the online business world. And that's why I think this channel, and you can tell hopefully how passionate I am about it. That's what this channel is about as well, because I want to give you guys the whole pie and show you and also kind of help you guys then with this to come to terms and to peace with your mindset, right? So he's investing about $18,000 on his social media branding. And what that includes is that by and large, every contractor or agency for the different social media profiles, he is charged about $1,500 to $4,000, right? And so he has a LinkedIn editor, he has a Twitter editor, he has a TikTok editor, he has a YouTube Shorts editor, Instagram editor, pretty much for Instagram Reels nowadays, because if you're posting anything else, you have to wake up and really look at what's going on Instagram. So it's just the Reels right now, the Shorts video, then regular YouTube and Pinterest, right? And then of course there's blog stuff too. So there's a lot of stuff going on there, right? And he really invests like almost a little bit over $18,000 every single month into all those people that help him grow. grow and schedule his posts and recording the videos together with him and so on, right? So it's like a whole freaking team of people. And that's why he's growing so fast. And that's why further on, when you look at this, he is also getting so many more opportunities, of course, and networking and connections because he's growing so fast, right? So there is a lot of stuff involved. And I'm not saying that obviously there's anything wrong with doing that. Oh my gosh, of course not, because he's just investing money into building a business, and the business is his own brand right now, right? So he's like any other business owner, you're investing like your money into something that you know will be able to prove return. And oftentimes there's no better investment than investing in yourself. But like I said, again, this video, so the purpose and the attention for this video was to really give you guys a whole look, because so many of my other, especially students who are just starting out when it comes to starting and scaling their online business, don't even get past a certain point because they're feeling discouraged, because they're looking at those super fast growth, and they are not realizing just all the leverage that happens behind the scenes. Let me know in the comment sections if this was helpful for you. Of course, if you're new here, welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like this kind of content, then hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, check out more of my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.